Hi everyone, wanted to do my channeled message from Spirit today. I'm very lucky to be in this super gorgeous place. Oh, you can't see that because of the sun. But anyway, super beautiful. My regular computer died this morning. And so it forced me to come out and find a location that I could do it on my phone. But it also means that I wasn't able to do it YouTube live because for whatever reason, the mobile app doesn't let me do that. I have to only do that from my desktop. If somebody knows what that's about, let me know. Okay. So let's just tune in this morning and see what it is that Spirit wants to share with us. They say to me this morning that there are too many of us that are being too hard on ourselves. That we are not giving ourselves grace. And some of you maybe have seen a post I did not that long ago about grace really being actually the sign of unconditional love. That's what grace really is at the end of the day. They're saying that we don't understand that when we give ourselves grace and give ourselves love, that it will transform all things. It will heal all things, as many of us come to use that term, heal. That the love that we are able to show ourselves is really the best way to manifest the things that we want. You all know how I feel about that word. That love really is the answer. And more importantly, for those that maybe are a little, I wanted to say the word pessimistic, and they're like, that's not the right word. But maybe some of you that may watch that are feeling a little more jaded, or like, yo, all this like one love for everyone all the time, no matter who they are, how they act, and what they've done thing is not for me. They're saying it's not about, believe it or not, it's not about always showing love to other people and being in a space where you can give love to other people. At the end of the day, all Spirit wants you to do is give love to yourself. To get into sort of the brass tacks of it, and sort of the it's not researchable science at this point, but the theological, for the lack of a better term, science behind it is this: that as you give yourself more love and become more loving and graceful and compassionate to yourself, you will be, they're saying, transmuting all of the things in your cells that are making you sick, that make you not have energy, that make you tired. They're saying in particular autoimmune diseases, but also your entire energetic field. And also it clears out things in our karma, in our soul's memory and encoding, things that we are carrying from ancestors and generations, if that is something that you can get behind. When we allow ourselves to be immersed, absorbed, filled up with love for ourselves, for the way that we've behaved, forgiveness, for the way that we judge ourselves or make ourselves feel shame or guilt, when we take all of those things and allow us to receive from Spirit, apply from ourselves the love that is really truly there for us and in all of these situations all the time, we transmute everything about us, and then as a byproduct, it translates into the way that we interact with others and into our lives and into our relationships. So it's not about being in a space where we have to be so concerned about always being in loving act and loving behavior and loving attitude towards all the aspects of our lives, all the things that are happening in the world, all the people that we come in contact, and then getting upset with ourselves when we weren't maybe so loving, thinking, behaving, acting. That if we will just solely focus on extending, feeling, absorbing, taking on, knowing in this deep and true way, love for ourselves, then all things will automatically shift. All things will automatically be transmuted. And again, these things will show up in our physical health, they're saying, because apparently there's a lot of you that are watching this where physical health and some health issues coming up may really be playing a part for you in your life right now. You may have some worry around them. You may be realizing that, hey, maybe this is something more serious than I was kind of brushing it off as. And so they're saying the answer to that and the way to the healing, the way to find yourself, there's squirrels making a lot of noise. I thought somebody was walking up on me. The way that you are able to get back to a place of wholeness, the cells are able to regenerate themselves from a physical health standpoint, all lies in you loving yourself, forgiving yourself, letting go of shame and guilt. And the way to let go of shame and guilt, because you know me, I'm always asking the how of them. The way to let go of the shame and the guilt, they're saying even the act of forgiveness is really just about finding more love for yourself. So, because I'm not doing this on my desktop and I don't have like a stand and stuff with me, I'm going to cut today's message a little bit short. And also I have terrible time uploading these things if they're too long. So I'm going to cut it off here. Know that Spirit loves you. That the way to move forward, not only this week, this day, is if we can start practicing, understanding, and more deeply enacting, feeling is what they keep saying to me. Love for ourselves. All things in your world, physical and non-physical, will change. And you'll be more of a conduit and extension of love to others without having to consciously trying to be kind and patient and all those things. Maybe you have those aspects and that's wonderful and awesome. But I think we can all relate to the fact that we don't always. There's not a whole lot of us that are all the time, every day, being kind and patient and judgment free. And if we work on transmuting our feelings and our thoughts for ourselves to be more loving, then we don't have to worry about the way that we act outwardly so much. They're saying, and bonus, like you get all these extra benefits in your health, in your life, in your relationships, in your money, all the things. So I hope that is what some of you really needed to hear today. I'd love to hear your comments. Please don't forget to like and share these videos. This is about sharing Spirit's message to help other people. And as always, I would be so grateful if you would subscribe to my channel. Then that way you'll get notified every time I have a new video there. All right, thanks everyone. Have a great week.